What happened there? Welcome to the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. I'm your host, Mike De Niro. This is episode 258, and I'm joined by a very special guest, my brother, mi hermano, standing outside of the LIW Memorial Hall in Wilmington, California, PCW Ultra, man, the myth, the immortal, the devious one, Ivan C. What's good, man?
What is good? What is going on, man? I am here live, on location live, yes. We're live on Circle Debate. That's right. You heard it right. That's right. We're here live. That's right,
tell the people if they want to come on, come on.
Just had the owner passing by from PCW here, but awesome. Yeah, we're here live, man, on location. It's great. I mean, great weather. We're right out here in Wilmington, California. I mean, it took about an hour and a half to get here, but I'm excited. I'm very stoked what's going to happen tonight. So really, really happy.
Most definitely. And this is what we are dedicating the show to today. For the first time ever, we're going to be doing PCW predictions here on the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. Or how do you say it? Yeah, I did it wrong. How do you say it? Predictions?
The predictions! Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
We have a stacked card here. But before we get into the card, I got to give a big shout out to all my fans for helping me get the sponsorship from manscaped.com. Go to manscaped.com for all your male grooming needs. And when you're there, put in the promo code DeLorean, capital DELOREAN, for 20% off site-wide. Whatever you need, whether it's the weed whacker, the lawnmower, the chapstick, the body wash, whatever you need, 20% off using the promo code DeLorean. Now with that out the way, let's get into this super stacked show for PCW Ultra, set in stone, going down tonight. Ivan, you're there live, and I'm sure you're going to have a great fucking time, man.
Absolutely. I'm here live. I'm going to have a good time, and I will be doing a vlog for this, so stay tuned for the vlog. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned.
Most definitely, man. Now I'm going to, invite anybody who's watching this who wants to come on and talk PCW right now. Come join the stream and let's talk PCW because there's a lot going down tonight. And I'm so excited that you're there. Do you want to step in the venue and show the people around a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. Let me go ahead and step on inside and show everybody here exclusively for all of you guys. So you guys hear it. Here we go.
The big reveal.
You can see the big reveal. There's Ultimate Dragon, ladies and gentlemen. And there's everybody, Hammerstone, Vandergrift. You see everybody there. There's the ring, PCW. We got more talent out there. We got a lot of vendors here, so we still have a lot going right now. We're getting everything ready here, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward. And of course, the missus is right there. But I need to get my alcohol ready. So there you go.
Most definitely, man. I think this is history. This is the first ever show that we've done with someone live at the venue for a wrestling show.
Yeah, it is. This is the first time I think that I ever done a live show. I mean, this is the second time for me doing a live show. But we're here, man. I'm excited. We're stoked. Wow. Okay. I didn't hear. I don't hear that scream, but okay. But yeah, man, people are coming in barely, as you can see. People are coming right in. We're seeing here little by little with the meet and greet. Right now, the meet and greet's at from 5:30 to 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. So it's barely 9:08 Eastern. So by 10:30, it's Eastern Time. Is when the meet and greet is over. The bell will ring at 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific. So that's when the whole show will begin. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And man,
So,
exciting! It's exciting night today. It's exciting, exciting.
no, I wish I was there, man. I wish I was able to take a quick flight, go enjoy PCW, and then come back home because I start my job on Monday. All right, so let's get into this card because this card is stacked.
Oh yeah,
Starting out,
let's get into the action.
Yes, starting out, we got Danny Limelight. The wait, what was his nickname again? You know the nickname.
Oh man, the radioactive Poppy.
Radioactive Poppy. The radioactive Poppy. And he's going up against Matt Vandergriff, who was on the show no more than 2 days ago on the Circle Debate. So who do you got for this one? Danny Limelight versus Matt Vandergriff. This one's interesting. Both appeared on AEW Dark. Both appeared for many other companies, and they're going against each other here at PCW Ultra.
Oh man, this is going to be an exciting matchup. I think this could be the one that could steal the show. Maybe so, because these are two athletic athletes that are very agile, and they're aerobatics. We got the aerial chemist versus, of course, the radioactive poppies. This is going to be an intriguing matchup to see. Could be the one that could steal the show this evening. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the main event, but we're not even there yet. But I believe I'm going to go with the aerial chemist himself, Matt Vandergriff. You know, he is a FSW No Limits champion for Future Stars Wrestling up in Nevada. And his matches that he's been having, how we met, the last conversation we had with him, with Chris Bay, Zoe Stark, Paul London. I mean, and also Danny Limelight. I mean, he had matches with Kenny Omega at AEW. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup, but I'm going to go with Vandergriff on this one.
I mean, yeah, it's hard for me to go against my fellow Boricua, but I'm going to have to go with Matt Vandergriff as well. A lot of big things. He sounded hungry. He sounded hungry when we talked to him on the show. He sounds confident. So I'm looking forward for big things. And the way he was talking, he better get that victory because he sounded like he was coming in this matchup with a chip on his shoulder and wanted to get his victory against Danny Limelight. Like you said, they faced each other before in the past. Matt Vandergriff lost to Danny Limelight in the past, so I know he wants that revenge, and I know he wants to get that victory.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. I'm excited. This match is very exciting, so I'm really looking forward for seeing this.
Most definitely. Next up, I don't know if this is the order of the card. I'm just going here.
Yeah.
We got Shane Haste from TMDK. You've seen him on NXT. You've seen him in Pro Wrestling Noah. And quite recently, you've seen him on New Japan Pro Wrestling going against the legendary Puma King, representing AAA Lucha Libre. This is going to be a fucking banger, man. And I am so excited for this.
Banger. How TK, he was on. But yes, I think this match, I mean, you got a legendary like Puma King. You got someone who is on a rise. One more Shane Haste being with TDMK. So, and I mean, watching him as well this past Sunday on New Japan Strong Showdown, which the blog will be out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. It's an hour, and I'm giving you guys a lot of good context for that.
Most definitely.
But I think that one I would say I'm gonna have to go with the Puma King. I think Puma King will win this one live. And what is going on, Randy? Thank you for tuning in.
What's good, Randy? Yes. Thank you for tuning in for sure.
Yes, I think Puma King will take this one, and it's going to be a fantastic seeing a Lucha Libre style of Puma King. And I mean, you got a strong style of Shane Haste. Man, we saw what he did with Zack Zombie. So I'm excited for that one too. Yeah. This is a very exciting card, a very exciting matchup.
This is definitely a very exciting matchup. A clash of styles too. You have your Lucha Libre versus strong style. You have your technical wrestling versus Lucha Libre, technical versus high flying. this is what I love about wrestling, the clash of styles, the way that these different styles mesh up and then they have great matches. And to be honest, if we have the opportunity and the privilege to do another PCW Ultra watch along, this is the match I really want to fucking see and call with you. So I would love to watch this match as a watch along, hopefully one day. But for this one,
we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
I hope so. For this one, as much of a fan of Puma King I am, I love the shit that he was doing in MLW. I gotta go with Shane Haste because Shane Haste right now is, in my opinion, the hot hand. He's on a roll, doing big things with New Japan Pro Wrestling, doing big things with New Japan Strong. And I think right now, he's got the hot hand. So I think that his offense might be a little too much for Puma King to handle. And that's no disrespect to the legend. But I'm going with Shane Haste for this one. Shout out to TMDK.
Oh, man. All right. So that's, hey, all right. Well, let's you have, okay. All right. I'm remembering this because I'm going to have to watch it when we go back to the replay.
Oh, no, most definitely. Shout out Travis Richards. Thank you for being here. He says, oh, my God, Chris and Ivan. I think you mean Mike and Ivan. But what is going on in wrestling? WWE and GCW working in partnership. The GCW owner is show up on Raw on Monday. Yeah, so there was some word about this. I don't know if you got to see this today, that GCW has a partnership pending with the WWE. Can we see friend of the podcast, Nick fucking Gage, doing the death match on Monday Night Raw?
Hey, man, if that does happen, I'll tell you what, I'll be shocked. And a lot of those relationships that is happening, we mentioned prior, the situation, Papa H is, opening those doors and extending arms to see, what type of a working relationship we could have between all of us. So I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. And if it does, man, the future is great for WWE. I'll tell you that.
Most definitely. Randy says, what's up, Ivan and Mike? What's up, Randy? I appreciate you being here. Facebook user, let me know who you are, man. I would love to give you a shout out, or woman, love to give you a shout out here. Facebook user says Shane Haste needs momentum. That is for sure. He did lose in New Japan recently against Zack Sabre Jr. So hopefully get some momentum tonight at PCW Ultra. Shout out Floor Slapper Sports. Shout out to the Banger Podcast, Tim King. They said have fun tonight, brother.
So we were seeing a blog for this, so I'm looking forward to see how this vlog's going to turn out tonight.
Most definitely. Facebook user says, I think that the GCW partnership is going to be more so for Joey Janela. That would be interesting for Joey Janela to be in the WWE. And Facebook user happens to be our friend Dan Bakley from Cage My IQ. What's good, Dan? We have what's called we're coast to coast right now. So
here great.
You're a little choppy right now, Ivan. I think it's because we're coast to coast trying to make this happen.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting windy out here. That's why. So it's getting windy.
Randy Sam says, "Give me Nick Gage versus Brock in the cage match." Randy Sam also says, "Puma King is a legend. I grew up watching him as a kid." 34 says, "Hey,
34.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it."
Claudio, that's going on, man.
So you got Puma King. I got Shane Haste. It's going to be interesting to see who takes this one. But like I said, this is a matchup I'm really looking forward to. Another matchup I'm really looking forward to. Speaking about TMDK, I'm going to break the news right here. We have the exclusive. We're going to be getting tonight Toa Leona versus Bad Dude Tito. This is a matchup that will be an absolute banger, yo. And I'm so fucking jealous to go see this shit live.
Ooh, I know. I'm excited to see this one. I'm so stoked. I don't know who's gonna take one, man. This is gonna be so exciting, man. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Bad Dude Tito, man. I love Tito. I'm gonna have to go with him. I can't say no to Bad Dude.
I mean, yeah, I'm right there with you. We've seen a lot of Bad Dude Tito as of late with New Japan Pro Wrestling. We are big advocates for Bad Dude Tito, and I think that Bad Dude Tito is going to put on a hell of a show against Toa Leona. It should be an absolute hoss fight, but I think Bad Dude Tito is going to take it at the end. Dan says Bad Dude Tito should get the win for sure. But Travis Richards says, I got Toa. It's going to be interesting to see who gets that one.
That's gonna be a tough one, but you guys will see it in the vlog. You guys will see in the vlog for sure.
And anybody, just another quick shout out. If anybody is in the California area and you are near Wilmington, California, there's still tickets available. Go get your last minute tickets for PCW Ultra Set in Stone. Should be taking place in about, you said, an hour or two?
You still got like an hour and a half, so it's still, you got a lot more time. Bell time is at 11
down to the venue.
11 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern Pacific Standard Time. So, yes, excited, man. Seeing everybody here.
Most definitely.
I'm excited because it was windy outside. I don't want anything to cut off. But once again, look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That is right. You see that right there? Oh, there.
Wait, show it again. I'm gonna put you full screen.
All right, there we go. Let's see. All right, all right. Let me flip on camera. There you guys. You see me? There you go.
Yep.
There we go.
There's the ring. The famous trucks around the ring that PCW made famous.
Ultimo Dragon right there. As you guys can see, taking a picture.
The legendary Ultimo Dragon. That is awesome to see on the vlog right now.
Hammerstone right there. Vandergrip over there. If you see them. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yes. They're all here, ladies and gentlemen. They're all here. Yes.
Awesome, man. Matt Travis has a good question here. He says, Mike, is Toa part of the bloodline with Roman? I'm not exactly sure. Is he a part of the family? Is he part of the Anawais?
That's a good question. I don't think he is. I know that it's a long distance relationship, but I don't think they're related somehow. I don't think so. Meaning is probably the same family family, but meaning not bloodline, but you know what I mean. Like we all grew up in the same area, but I don't think they're blood related.
Yeah, most definitely. I haven't heard of him being related to him, but I'm sure that they're all like grew up together, all very close. Dan Bakley says, interesting setup for the show. Definitely interesting. I love how PCW sets up this show.
Remember, the cage match is going to happen tonight. The cage will be set up later on. It's not going to be set up now. So remember, it's going to be the cage vault. The vault match is going to be so exciting. So I'm looking forward.
The Ultra Vault. And we'll definitely get to that very soon because that's going to be the big one. There's a mystery opponent. We're going to talk about that. Flora Slapper Sports says, nice, dude. Love going to indie shows. Most definitely.
Oh, the beauty about going to the independent circus.
The independence is what keeps wrestling alive, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Agreed 100%.
And Dan says that he is not related. So I guess that Toa Leona is not a part of the bloodline. So thanks for the information there, Dan. I appreciate you.
Oh, that's right.
Travis Richard says, oh, shoot, Mike, I forgot about this. Hell, give me Josh Barnett versus Brock Lesnar in a fight pit brawl. I forgot Josh's GCW. And also, can we potentially see Homicide? Homicide with Legato to... Hey, he says Homicide with Legato to form LAX 3.0. That's very interesting. Homicide's a guy who should have been... Homicide would be a great addition to WWE, but you know damn well he's not going to be Homicide in WWE. Can never use that name in WWE. All right, we're going to keep it going here. We have the Ultra Women's Championship matchup. It is going to be the legendary Sumi Sakai versus the champion Viva Van. And this one should be very interesting. I don't know if we lost Ivan. Is Ivan still here, bro?
I'm still here.
All right, great. We about to get into the Ultra Women Championship matchup. Sumi Sakai, the legend Sumi Sakai versus champion Viva Van. Who do you got for this one?
I got Viva. This matchup with her, and it's her redemption. She needs her redemption, especially her challenging Sumi Sakai the last time they fought a couple years back. And this is when Sumi was the PCW Ultra Women's Champion. So this is now, Viva is the tables turned. Now you have, Viva being the PCW Ultra Women's Champion, not defending it against a legend like Sumi Sakai. So I'm going to have to go with Viva Van. And even right here, Sumi, she's right here next to me, but I can't put her on the camera. She's right there with the fan, but There you go. You can see there she is with the fan right there. Yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go Viva.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you too. I'm going with Viva Van to retain the Ultra Women's Championship matchup. Should be an amazing matchup, and it's always great to see the legend Sumi Sakai still going and still going at a high level. So definitely awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Dan also says Viva Van should retain, but it would be a strong matchup. Most definitely. That's one of 3 title matches. We still got another 2 title matches. We have the Ultra Light Championship match between Lindsay Dorado and Jay Vidal. Who do you got for this one? This one should be insane.
Oh man, I think we might see a new PCW Ultra Lightweight Champion of Lindsay. I think Lindsay might take this one, man. I think Lindsay's ready. I think it's about time for him to run with the title. Jay Vidal, I mean, he had a fantastic time of being, the Ultra Lightweight Champion. So, I think I'm gonna have to go with Lindsay on this one. I think Lindsay is gonna put a hell of a performance, and it's gonna be nothing but high flying, just like Limelight and Vandergriff. I tell you that.
Yeah, most definitely. I always was a big fan of Lindsay Dorado from his time in Evolve and Dragon Gate USA. I always saw good shit with Lindsay Dorado, and I always thought that he was very underrated in the WWE too. I always wanted him to get more of a chance because he is a very talented wrestler. In my opinion, he's very reminiscent to the early Tiger Mask, which is his influence with the mask with the Lindsay. Definitely going to be a good matchup. Jay Vidal is a great wrestler too. It's going to be interesting, man. I don't know. This is the toss-up. This could go either way.
I'm live, man. I'm live.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Security in the world, Craig.
Top flight, yeah, that's right. The world, top flight.
In the world, Craig. In the world.
In the world. That's
Wait,
right.
is that someone live right
Yeah,
there?
that's my other host right there.
Oh, hey, what's
That's
up,
good, man.
How you doing? We're here at PCW Ultra having fun.
That's right. We're giving our predictions right now for that.
Yeah, we're doing the predictions for the
man.
show.
I wish I could say stuff about who do you guys think is the mystery person in Ultra?
We're not even there. We're about to get to it right now.
Okay,
Yeah, that's going to be the next one we talk about.
The next, go for it. Go for the next
Which
topic.
match are you on? I can't really hear.
All right, here. You want to put it on?
For sure.
If you want to drop an exclusive, you could.
Oh, I wish, but I gotta, keep the kayfabe and the fun going. Otherwise, everything's.
I hear you, man.
But, who am I talking to?
This is my host, Mike De Niro, right here.
Hey,
from
what's
New
up,
York.
Mike? What is this for again?
Circle Debate, Wrestling Delorean Podcast.
Oh, wow, it's all the way from New York.
Yep.
That's amazing. Okay, what's up? What's up, East Coast? Over in the West Coast.
I appreciate you being on.
It's all, it's all love, man. Thank you guys for all the love and support.
Most
That
definitely.
far, man. That's crazy, man. Just for us to survive, through COVID and everything, has been amazing, man. Like, to have all the fans from New York to Japan to everywhere come down here through the years has been dope. We appreciate all you guys' love and support. Much love from the West Coast.
Especially what are you wearing here exactly?
Man.
Oh, man, this is the
PCFNW.
shirt.
I got.
Dude, which one? Yours? Like, scroll down. I got to see your shirt. The whole thing. I want to see the hyphen. Okay, that's the WWE one. That's it. The original ECW one was dope, but it looked like a shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I had to get what I could get.
It's all over. See, look at it's also that too. So for those who don't
I definitely
know,
gotta get the PCW one.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all over. It was back when they made these. Back when they had Terry Funk as a stand man. So we had to have like an ECW inspired shirt. So
that's awesome.
That's dope. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Have you guys got any questions for me? I'll try to answer the best that I can. What's
Really?
Up? Yeah.
Okay, so who do you got the main event then? How about that?
Sorry?
Who do you have in the main event? Who's the mystery guy?
I can't.
No. Who do you think it is? Or do you have an idea? Oh no.
He pulled the Tony Khan. He said
Well,
he can't talk about it.
I can't really talk about it.
Who do you think's gonna win it though?
I don't know. For that, I don't know. Who would I like to? Who is revealed right now? Who's Ultra Ball right now? Chef, Simbodi, Hammerstone. I hope we don't see Hammerstone hold on to it because he's been like a homegrown athlete with us for the years. To see him hold on to it is pretty dope. But who knows with that mystery person showing up? You don't know what the hell. The only way you can find out is if you're here or if you're seeing through this live stream.
We're live.
You guys are gonna
How much do we have to pay you?
No,
how much do we have to pay you to know the mystery? Name your price.
No, we can't pay this man.
I don't want to kill it for the fans. I miss, when you were a kid, you got that wow factor. You don't know what the hell is gonna go. Like it's like when the NWO when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash showed up out of nowhere. You were a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, Diesel and Razor are on Nitro. You want that
Most
feeling.
definitely, yeah. Not yet.
Like if I was to tell you, if I was to tell you Hornswoggle was the mystery ball person, you're like, oh yeah, see Hornswoggle popping out of the ball,
I don't think I would believe you if it was Hornswoggle.
My bad, it's Mascarita Sagrada Jr. I'm just joking. But do you guys got any questions for me while you have me right now, or anything else?
I mean, I'll send it to the chat. Anybody has a question?
Oh, the chat on the bottom?
Yeah.
I thought it was AOL.
I know we're old, but you have to say that we're at
age, sex, and location. ASL. The dude's busting up right now. Oh. We're saying our age right now. Okay, awesome shirt. Camden native Dorado gets this. Okay, Daniel Bakley says Dorado. Lucha Daniel Bakley said Viva Van will retain, but will be strong. Oh man, I'm psyched for that match, dude.
Yeah, Sumi Sakai is a legend. I'm really excited for that one.
Oh yeah, and she was the one that dethroned Tessa, right?
Yeah.
Like, so to see her come back here with us and take on the lead girl in a different perspective, with her as not as champ, take on Viva, who's also one of our homegrown people. She used to literally, if you want to show them like the tables, that's where Viva used to be. Viva legit used to be one of the people helping us selling the merch. So
that's awesome.
All you people like, to see her going from selling our merch to being our freaking champion and being Viva 5 belts is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
okay,
it's fucking amazing. Yeah, exactly. And that's PCW telling the story. That's what's wrong with a lot of other indie companies, in my opinion. Is there's not much storytelling anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's I spot bullshit all the time.
For sure,
you know? Like,
I have a question for you.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
So, for the viewers who aren't too familiar with PCW, why don't you tell people at home what PCW is all about?
PCW, what it's all about, we're all about storytelling. We're all about like old school mixed with like new school. Like if you've been a fan with us for a couple of years, you're kind of invested in people like Hammerstone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the difference, in my opinion, between us and like other companies. I don't want to say the name, but like it's like old school PWG when you saw the rise of Super Dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like
most definitely,
all the old school SoCal version of Rev Pro guys moving up to where they are. Scorpio Sky, Quicksilver back then. Like it's the same with us. Like we don't just have developed stars that are already like famous. We have like a perfect mix of new, young, up and coming wrestlers that we develop from here as well to move up. Just like for example, Jake Atlas. Look at where Jake Atlas.
Yeah.
Look at Lucas Riley. Look at Man, great example. Brody King. Brody King was one of our people. I used to sit up the damn ring with Brody King
Look
all
how
the
big he is now,
time.
yeah.
And dude, look at where he's at right now.
For sure,
like
yeah.
it's surreal. Like anything can happen within a year. So if you have like people who are in the opening match, by next year they're in like WWE or AEW. So that's one of the big things with us too. So.
You guys definitely have a good track record of making stars, for sure.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We try, man. And whenever we see them in like AEW or NXT, me personally, I'm hella proud of them.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's no crap mentality, and from my opinion, there's no crap mentality. If you see one of our alumni succeed, then it's dope. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Is there any other questions? What's up?
Dan Bakley says, "Who are you most excited to see tonight?"
Me?
Yeah.
Everybody. Honestly, everybody. Because I personally didn't think that we would come back after like COVID. You know,
Yeah.
we're literally just rebuilding right now. But for us to still have legends is fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah.
Like we didn't think that we would have this again after everything going on. So just to see us like kick out of all that and just like re-energize, and the diehard fans came back. You know what I'm saying? To support
Yeah.
that means something. You know, for an
Most
indie
definitely,
fan, like to have this many fans, we get like almost 2,000, probably sometimes over 2,000 people in this longshoreman hall supporting us, not counting the people who watch online on YouTube.
Yeah.
So to see all the fans that dedicated like for this long is amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely awesome. You know, unfortunately, not everybody was able to kick out. There's a lot of companies that went under during COVID, so it's really beautiful to see
Exactly.
PCW back and like on top like this,
Yeah.
drawing nice crowds, having
Right.
legends on the show, like you said. It's
Right.
definitely a big deal.
Right. And we're all love. We have love for all the other vets that are out there too. I know there's like other vets that try to outdo others and try to I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, but we're not about that. We're not about that.
Well, we're about love.
We don't. Yeah, we're about love, bro. As
Yeah.
long as everybody gets paid, everyone's happy. Fans are happy. You know, like that. That's what we've been about. Like,
Most
I'm
definitely,
an old school fan. I'm sure this guy, you are all like old school fans. That's what
Yes, sir.
that's what we're all about. We mix the old school and the new school, and we make a dope gumbo out of it, and everyone just consumes it. It's amazing.
Most definitely. Dan Bakley also says, I'll be seeing Hammerstone at MLW Fightland next weekend, so I'm hoping he puts on the show. Hammerstone always puts on the show. Hammerstone's the man.
Oh yeah, Hammerstone.
And then also go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, Hammerstone's amazing. I'm agreeing with you.
And then he says, that's a good thing for the promotion that you can get guys noticed and they move up and can put the word out for PCW. Most definitely.
Yeah, that's what's cool. Because like when someone grows like that, like for example Hammerstone, he was just a regular dude. Like in the beginning, like in our first shows, and for everyone like calling him Triple H, and like just the slow. It was a natural to me. It was a natural development of the fans loving him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like and then watering it. What up? And then just seeing it grow into what it is now. That's the great example of Hammerstone. Oh, this is Ricky Mendoza. This is he's one of the best, the number one War Beast fans. One of them here. He's crazy, man.
Awesome. That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of War Beast.
I am the roaring disciple of War Beast, and I am one roaring son of a bitch. When it comes to War Beast, all violence is legal.
It's sick because it reminds me of old school PCW where the fans have their own fucking fans.
That's awesome.
You had the hat guy. And
Yeah.
Remember all that? Those people that would sit up in the front. We have our own hat guy. We have our own, like random sign guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Our own, Ricky's one of them. our fans. He's crazy. So
That's awesome, and I heard him mention War Beast. I'm a huge War Beast fan. Just saw Jacob
man,
Fatu here in New York against Amazing Red in House of Glory. Always a pleasure to see Jacob Fatu. One of my favorites.
oh yeah, man. Jacob he's another one that people saw from the beginning to where he is right now, and moving on to MLW and being the champion there. And him and Warbeast, they still hold the record for the longest reigning tag team in the West Coast. So they are like, how many years now? Warbeast has just been putting it down. They're the perfect. Warbeast is actually the perfect example too of like old school mixed with new school, going back to that metaphor. You got Joseph Samael, who's a former AWA, NWA champion, mixed with a young Jacob Fatu. You know what I'm saying? It's like having, like I said, old and new together to make an awesome mix. And they burned this house down.
And that's how these young guys grow, by being most definitely. And that's how these young guys grow, by being associated with legendary wrestlers and veterans. That's what helps them grow. And I think that PCW does that really good by putting the young guys with veterans. We just did a watch along. It was Yuya versus
Steve Madison.
Steve Madison. There it is. Yeah, I was trying to remember the guy's name. Yeah, Steve
The
Madison
one
versus
from
Yuya.
May 13th.
Yeah, the Friday 13th show.
Yuya is amazing, and Madison is amazing too.
Yeah, and you
Like,
could
a lot
tell
of
that
people hate on
Yuya.
Madison.
No, but you could tell that Yuya was learning by being in the ring with a veteran like Madison. So that's awesome to see.
Oh yeah. It reminds me a lot of, again, going back to ECW, since we're ECW fans. It goes back to how ECW had Terry Funk. You know, he was their Yoda. You know, and like we basically have older people who give a shit about us younger generation. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters in wrestling, in my opinion. You got to have like that old person or old people that give a shit to care about the present and the future of pro wrestling.
Most definitely not too worried about their spot, but worried about building the next generation.
Exactly, without naming names, exactly.
So someone on Facebook says, I want Fatu versus Hammerstone one more time for the PCW title. These two had classics. For PCW, they had classics in the MLW for the MLW champion. That's always going to be a good go-to matchup to have Hammerstone versus Jacob Fatu.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
But that's it.
I'd love to see that too.
That's if Hammerstone can retain tonight, because he has quite the battle ahead of him, the Ultra Vault. So it's going to be really interesting.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a tough. Can I get your phone? Oh, I was going to get Hammerstone. I was going to get Hammerstone for you guys.
Oh,
hold on.
We would love that. Oh man, this is big, exclusive, guys. By the way, what's up, Bruce? Welcome, Alexander Hammerstone, on the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. This was not expected. What's up, man? Oh, this is awesome. I don't know if you can hear me, but I've been a big fan of Hammerstone for a while, so this is really awesome. I can't hear. I don't know if what's called.
What was the name? Oh, Circle of Debate.
Circle of Debate in the Wrestling Delorean Podcast.
Yeah. If you want to say what's up to Circle of Debate.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Glad I can give you a shout.
Awesome. Go out there, go retain tonight. We're rooting for you, man.
All right. Here, I don't know if you want it, but I'm done. I gotta get going, but it was nice talking to you guys.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you.
Follow me on Instagram at #2 MAHGANKAH. I actually have some exclusive stuff on my story right now. So, but
awesome.
Take care.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
It's all love, bro.
Man.
Take care.
All right, brother.
All right.
Definitely.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
There you have it, ladies and
Awesome,
gentlemen.
awesome moment. Wow.
Hey,
You
for the
never know who's going to
DeLorean,
show up on the Wrestling Delorean podcast and Circle of Debate, right? Shall we got high
Oh.
class in the building. We have Bruce from Top Rope Wrestling Talk. Thank you for being here, homie. We appreciate you. Dan said, yeah, I wish we got more of a chance to talk to Hammerstone because Dan wants to know what was it like working with talent like MJF. That was awesome. But this was a surreal moment. I'm really excited.
Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully one day, maybe tonight, let's see if he allows himself. So we'll find out.
Most definitely.
We'll find out. I mean, he heard him. He's like, oh, I heard about you guys. We're like, all right.
That's
so we'll have
awesome.
to wait and see.
Well, speaking of Hammerstone, we still got to get into this main event. Ultra Vault match for the Ultra Championship. We have Alexander Hammerstone versus Shaft versus Sim Bodhi and a mystery opponent. Did we lose volume here?
No, I'm still here. My apologies. I had to mute the mic. My apologies.
No, it's all good. Bruce says,
I'm here. Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. What's going on, Bruce? Well, thank you for tuning in for here. I'm live, of course,
definitely.
Once again. But the both of main event, I'm gonna have to go with Sim Bodhi. We had him in a show. I want to get Sim Bodhi. So I think Sim Bodhi will be a fantastic champion here for PCW Ultra. And I know even though we had Hammerstone, sorry Hammerstone if you're watching this the replay, but don't kill me. But I'm Sim Bodhi.
Yeah, you know, Sim Bodhi definitely sounded very
fantastic.
Sim Bodhi definitely sounded very confident and like a whole new man. He's ready. He's confident. He's ready for this title shot, and I think that he will be a good pick. But because Hammerstone just blessed the podcast, I'm gonna go with Alexander Hammerstone for sure. We might have lost Ivan. It is in Cali, so we might have some technical difficulties right here. But yeah, I'm going to go with Hammerstone to retain here. The Ultra Vault match is basically like a...
All right, looks like I lost you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
I was trying to keep it going. I was like, oh, what do I do here? No, so
Yeah,
I was saying that...
It just...
I was saying that I'm going to go with Hammerstone for this one. He just blessed the podcast. It's hard for me not to go with Hammerstone. I agree with Bruce, though. This match is going to be fire. Dan says...
it will be.
So just to explain the rules a little bit, this matchup is not a regular cage matchup. This matchup is I believe someone is going to start with two men. What was it, like every 5 minutes, someone else is going to come out until all four men are in the ring. I'm assuming the mystery man will be the fourth man coming in. And then that's when the match starts. It's going to be a cage. There's going to be weapons and it's going to be a lot of violence. So world champion Hammerstone is going to have quite the battle ahead of him, especially not knowing who that fourth man is.
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, I agree 100%. I don't know who's going to be the mystery man. I mean, like I told you, we're not Meltzer and Alvarez, Sean Ross Sapp. Even if we didn't we won't tell you. Because I'd rather be a fan, and I'd rather not know. That's the love about the sport. It's more about being a fan than being a spoiler.
I totally agree, and I always believe that it's good to still have surprises in wrestling. Nowadays, everything's reported and spoiled before you even get to the surprise. So it's good to have that old feeling of a surprise. So definitely, I can't wait to see who's going to be in the main event. But right now, I'm calling for Hammerstone to retain his title.
All right. So that's exciting to see. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if it does happen, I'll be shocked myself. So, yeah, it's a vault matchup. It's pretty much all weapons are allowed in the cage. So, I mean, what I'm really invested to see how the cage is going to be set up. So I'm looking forward to how that cage is going to be really, really looking this evening. So I'm excited. I'm stoked.
Yeah. Because they keep on marketing that this is not a regular cage match. This is an Ultra Vault match. So don't expect a regular cage. So I'm sure it's going to be quite the spectacle. Dan says that these types of matches are electric, and I totally agree. But there you have it. That's the card. This card looks stacked. And also on top of that, like you mentioned, we have a special appearance from the legendary Ultimo Dragon who's in the house. I don't know if he's going to be on the show or if he's just there for appearance with the fans, but great to have a legend in Ultimo Dragon there. overall, this is going to be one hell of a show. And like I said, if you're in the California area and you can still make it to the show, what are you waiting for? Get in your fucking car and make it to the show, because this is one you don't want to miss.
Absolutely. You don't want to miss this. So I'm excited too. So I am happy. So after this, I'll be doing some blogging, and then you guys will be seeing it. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I'm so stoked. So, man, good shit. I'm gonna tell you.
Well, Ivan, I really appreciate you being on, and I appreciate you doing this live episode from PCW Ultra. Thank you so much for always blessing us here at the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. You're the man.
Oh, no. Man, for making this happen, and exciting. Just to me doing a live location, TV reporter and shit. And I'm excited. So, man, I'm looking forward to tonight's event, and hell yeah, let's have some. So be seen.
Most definitely. The vlog coming soon. It's going to be awesome. We got Diamond House also. What up, fellas? I had no clue Ultimate Dragon was still out there. I'm stoked. Ultimate Dragon hasn't stopped. Ultimate Dragon is still putting on hell of a matches. But thank you for being here, Dom. We appreciate you. But we're about to sign out. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the Circle Debate. Subscribe, because you never know what's going to happen. Like I said, going into this, I did not expect Hammerstone on the show. I did not expect to have cameos on this show. So definitely awesome. You never know what's going to happen. So much content coming out of the Circle Debate YouTube channel. So hit that subscribe button. New episodes of the Wrestling Delorean Podcast every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. New episodes of Circle Debate every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So with that being said, once again, Ivan, you want to show the PCW? You want to show it around one more time? How that crowd is starting to build up?
Well, here you go. One more time, guys. Before we go, one more time.
Yeah, show around a little bit. That crowd is definitely starting to build up.
One more time. See? There you go. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the crowd's starting to build up. The lights are back on. The lights are on, so there you go. Man,
Most definitely.
Excited.
Well, I hope you enjoy yourself tonight, bro.
I will, brother. Thank you very much, man. And you guys seen this.
Most definitely. So I'll see you soon, and we'll talk about the show, because I'm excited to talk about the results since we talked about the predictions. But until then, love you guys. You can catch me here on Monday with a new episode of the Wrestling Delorean Podcast. Have a good weekend. Take care, y'all.